everyone. I hope you're doing well, and I hope that you have a magnificent day. I am here to do a daily intuitive card reading to see what insights, messages, and guidance the universe would like to share with us for today. So let's take a look at the cards and see what we should keep in mind. Okay, so we have roots of strength. Tap into the deep roots of the earth, finding strength and stability in the foundation beneath you. That's the thing. We want to have strong roots. We want to have a strong, stable, secure foundation, because if we don't, it's not going to end well. I've noticed that with my observations of people in general, it's not literally everyone, just a lot of the people that I have observed throughout my life, it's few people don't have that stable, secure, strong foundation. They don't have that internal foundation. They have their roots, their foundation built in the outside world, and then when something gets taken away, there's a lot of downward spirals and like house of cards all toppling down, and it's not pretty. And I will be honest, I have been there too. Like, earlier in my journey, I did not have that strong inner foundation, and I think at least part of it is because of my family. They are very unconscious. Not trying to say that I'm better than them or anything, because we all have different journeys, but that's just it. It is what it is, and they have like zero emotional regulation. They're always lashing out at other people, pointing fingers at other people, trying to pick fights with other people, causing all this unnecessary drama and screaming and throwing things, slamming things, stomping, like breaking things. Like, it's bad. They have a lot of reliance on coping mechanisms like alcohol too. So that's a thing, and that hasn't gone over well, but yeah, like I struggled with it because, you would get, human ego would get an idea in their heads like, this is what should happen, and then it doesn't, and then people do you dirty, and they backstab you, and they do smear campaigns and all these things, and I'm just really glad that I'm not at that point anymore, that I've been working ever since, I want to say like 2016 is when I really started doing it. I kind of had it before just because of, I guess, my personality and character, but like around 2016 is when it started to like pick up pace, and like, it hurts when there's rejection now, but like I'm able to handle it a whole lot better, especially this year. Like, it's kind of water off a duck's back, comparatively speaking. And it's because I've been doing the inner work. I have those deep roots. I have that strong, stable, secure inner foundation. And so I'm not getting, like, my life is over now when, a supposed best friend since 9th grade just decides to start, smearing your name, doing attacks on your character, being aggressive and vicious and nasty, and then trying to drag your best friend since 6th grade into it, and trying to act like they were in the right. It was a whole thing, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm going to try to reach out to you. I'm going to try to have peaceful resolutions. But if this is just going to be one-sided with me giving, I'm going to just cut my losses and say bye-bye. And so that's basically what happened, because, yeah, it turned out to be very one-sided. And from what my best friend since 6th grade was saying, this person is not in touch with reality right now, is very much in denial and delusions, and hope they have all the healing and the growth that they need, because, man, they need it. Because, yeah, it's the kind of like the Lulu crazy town kind of thing. Like, how are you getting that? It just makes me feel like I'm dealing with my family, because the thing with my family, they'll do things like hold our cat Suki against her will, and she'll be hissing and growling and screaming and trying to fight her way out, clawing and biting, and like they're getting covered in blood, and they'll laugh and be like, "You don't mean that, you love this, you need this, you want this, oh hush, no." And it's like, in what world do you think this is the cat wanting, loving, and needing it? Like, no, like, respect her and let her go, but they don't. And so it's like, it was that kind of thing with this person. And yeah, it just became very clear that this person doesn't have the roots, doesn't have the strong internal foundation. And that sucks for them, because they're going to go through it, because their cycles and habits and patterns are coming up and getting louder and louder and louder, and they just keep like running away from it. But it is what it is. So the universe is trying to get us to build our roots, to build our foundation, because if we have that strong internal foundation, we're going to go so far. No matter, what come what may, the storms, the tribulations, the trials, the setbacks, the betrayals, all of it is like, when you have that strong internal foundation, not that it won't suck, not that there won't be disappointment, not that it won't, have any hurt or anything, but you're kind of good. You're just like, okay, but I know who I am. I know I'm inherently worthy. I know, that what they said wasn't true, that I deserve better. I know my value, that kind of thing. And so you just kind of, I guess the way to put it is roll with the punches. But yeah, I am hoping that you have the very best day. I'm sending you all so much love. Please take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye.